Okay, I think I'm live. Hi, hello. I'm alone right now. That's okay. That's to be expected for a Cyraxx stream. Restart the combox. I just got here. I was having some technical difficulties. The pictures were corrupted, but I had to heavily censor them. I have screenshots just because I know that he's going to take this down if he still has the password for it. Like if he still has access to this account, he's gonna take it down. But Kiwi Farms found this shit today. Fucking, I don't know when they found it, but John posted about it like 30 minutes ago. Like, this is fresh, hot off the fucking presses. Like, so this is his DeviantArt, and we're not going to get out of this area here. This is just his about page. We're going to go ahead and look through that first, and then I'm going to show you my screenshots that I had to heavily censor. Is there any art of him and Ed eating rocks and fondling each other? Fuck, I wish. You know what? I might take it upon myself. Okay? I might take it upon myself. Me and Daddy Oli decided that, you know, it's about time that we grab a bottle of mead and spice it. We've been wanting to do like a like a nice little spiced wine for like the cold weather. It's starting to get cold, so I'm gonna get really fucking drunk at one point and just draw that. Thank you. Sorry, sip of water. But there is lowly and diaper stuff. I know you know what lowly is. And I know you know what diapers are, but this says that this account has been a thing for 7 years. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna open it in a new window just in case it's 404 page not found. Okay, so he is not, that thing is not available anymore. But this is it. It says he's an artist, professional in digital art. Says he's been on DeviantArt for 7 years. His pronouns are he, him. And he says, am a digital abstract painter and comic artist. I also do flame art and car designs. Notice the fucking random capitalization. What is happening here? And also, more importantly, his pronouns are bed bug. That's a good one. Please send me a message if you're a cute boy. Cyraxx, is there something you want to tell us? Like, listen, I am a proud pansexual. I'm very pan and I am very open about my love and acceptance of the LGBT community. As far as I know, this is real. This was found by Kiwi Farms. I don't know who exactly on Kiwi Farms, but this was found by someone on Kiwi Farms. If you would like, I can link the post that I found it from. I got this from John. John posted about this on his community tab a little while ago, and I saw it, and I wasn't gonna come on today. I was busy. I was actually busy doing preparation for my stream tomorrow. So like, I was not gonna come on here. I was chilling, smoking a bowl, watching 31 Minutos, and just putting everything, organizing my shit for tomorrow. And I'm scrolling through YouTube just because I just felt like doing it. And I saw this, and I'm like, you know what? Also, welcome Viral Effects and Duchess and Mandy. Hi, girl. I need this as a distraction. Oh, girl, same. It has been a rough week. But it's almost over, and tomorrow is Lornmas, so but yeah, this is real as far as I know. If it is not real, I'm not gonna take it back. This video will stay up, but like, yeah. But he wants you to send him a message if you're a cute boy. So any cute boys in chat, like cute boys, hit him up. He is looking. Oh my gosh. I don't know who Katie Joblin is. I'm going to be carrying the distraction load for this stream, just like Cyraxx carried Ed's load. Yeah, you are. You do lead me on to fucking absolute mayhem. Truly, Viral Effects. You are the bane of this stream's existence, and I'm so grateful for it. I will be sending you my medical bill. Thank you. Oh my gosh. So his favorite movies are Castle in the Sky, Star Wars, and the Fast and Furious series. I could have told you that last one. His favorite TV shows are Andy Mac Tattoo, Highway, Inked, Black Ink Crew, WWE, and Racing. He likes to listen to Lindsey Sterling. I have no idea who that is. Linkin Park, Black Veil Ride, Suicide Silence, NK47, NK47, Lil Scam. You mean Lil Scab? Bitch, that's just you. What the fuck? And also Disturbed. So this is all super normal, right? Like super normal shit. And then you go into like... He's watching 4 deviants. One of them is, I would say, definitely a deviant. But these are the people that he's like following. Watching in DeviantArt is the same as following, I assume. But this one right here is just porn. This one right here is a lot of AI generated pictures of plants, sceneries, along with some actual pictures of like mushrooms and stuff. And like a lot, like copious amounts of My Little Pony lewd, not porn. Everybody is fully clothed. There is no pornography. It is all fucking soft core shit. I'm not gonna show it, but like everyone's fully clothed. Like if you're gonna be a deviant, be a deviant. Put your whole fucking pussy into it, bitch. Cloprax is real. Cloprax is real. Cloprax isn't real. He can't hurt you. Lindsay Starling plays a violinist. She's a violinist. Oh, thank you for letting me know. He must like I can't fucking read today. Disturbed's greatest hit, 10,000 Scabs. And most of these people have pony art in their thing. This guy here, it's just AI generated porn. I need to move because it's just going to show the porn. It's just AI generated porn. And this one here, I'm not entirely sure. So let me go ahead and show you the screenshots that I have gathered. We're going to watch a Cyraxx video about this. Or not about this, but here in a little bit after this. Because this isn't a lot. We didn't get a lot of information. But the information that we got is fucking juicy. So, let me see here. Hold on. Let me center myself here. Sorry. Okay. So this here is my first screenshot. And this is what he has in his favorites. I censored it. But... you know, for the most part, everybody's fully clothed. This one here has like a leaf bra. But they are very small breasts, very child. This one here is wearing a diaper and she is lifting up her dress. This one's a panty shot. This one's another panty shot. And this one's another panty shot. Now, I don't know if you know what this backpack is. Sorry, you can't actually see what I'm pointing at now. I'm realizing this now. So... let me go from left to right, okay? Let me go from left to right. So, yes, he has a DeviantArt. Yes. And this is it. I will actually let me put a link to it in the chat for you guys. So this is it. This first one is a mother breastfeeding her baby. The second one, after that, it's just a very young-looking girl in a compromising position. The third one is a panty shot. The fourth one is a panty shot. The fifth one is of a young-looking child lifting up their dress to show off a soiled pair of diapers. This third one is a little girl in a leaf bra. This other one, this here is a Japanese schoolgirl, and I don't know if you know this, but this backpack here is this one here in this last picture here on the right, that is a backpack specifically for elementary school children. Specifically for children in elementary school. Okay? I didn't censor the whole thing because the whole thing isn't awful. I wanted you to see the backpack and to see that, like, this is a child. This is quite obviously a fucking child. That's not a Japanese schoolgirl. That's Sally when she was younger. That's gross. But like the way she's sitting, like her entire butt is out. Like it is obviously fat material. And then in the bottom row, there's only 3. One of them is of 2 children. They are fully clothed, but it's like a little boy and a little girl eating popsicles in a shirt and underwear. And that's just even weirder. For whatever reason, it's weirder to me when they're clothed. The second to last is the last 2 actually are just what looks like young girls in maid costumes, which is really fucking gross. It's fucking disgusting, but I didn't feel the need to censor them. They were fully clothed. There was no diapers, but this is what his favorites are. He only has 11 of them, but every single one involves a child. Every single one. Every single one of these pictures. One of them involves an infant, okay? An infant, a nursing baby. Like, this is what this fucking sicko is looking at in his fucking free time. Here's another screenshot that I have. This is that one creator that I'm kind of iffy about. I'm not entirely sure if this is fetish content, but I think you can agree that this is you know, this right here, can you see what's happening? I don't feel the need to describe what is happening here. I censored out because every single picture that this person has up on their profile of any children ever, they are all fucking barefoot. It's some fucking Dan Schneider shit. This is somebody he's following. I can show you here. D-Crisis Beta. If we click on their profile, it's the same thing that I was just showing you. I'm not going to show it. Every single picture that this person draws of children is barefoot. I'm not trying to accuse them of anything because everything is mostly innocent. That one was the only one that I could find in their profile that was any kind of inappropriate. I don't think you should be posting that kind of shit, but like, whatever, I fucking guess. Like that, you saw, I'm not going to put it back up. I'm not putting these back up, but like, it's it's fucking nasty. It's fucking nasty. All he follows is porn account people who either repost or follow or post their own porn. And now this one here, it seems like they are just regular fucking like 8-bit artist, somebody who does like pixel work. They seem to be the only normal one in this bunch. Okay? Like the only person that doesn't seem like they want to either fuck children or animated horses in this fucking bunch, you know. So I'm not really counting this person. This wandering whatever the fuck, wandering G-string, I assume. Oh, wandering street, wandering G-string. When you get a wedgie. But yeah, dude, like, isn't this fucking nasty? And these are other people who, like, gave him badges. I don't know exactly what that is. I assume it's some kind of good thing, right? One of these people, I think it is this guy here. I don't know which one of these, but one of these guys is... Oh, this one right here from 3 hours ago. This guy right here is just somebody who made an account to shame Chance. I don't think they meant to give him this badge, but it's right there, so... But everybody else has either like copious amounts of specifically My Little Pony porn. Like the only things that I found here reflected on Cyraxx's DeviantArt is, again, a lot of pony porn, diapers and children. And by the fucking looks of it, as you saw, age doesn't matter. Okay, that whole I'm a hebephile thing is fucking bullshit. That's fucking bullshit, and you cannot tell me with your fucking chest, okay, with any part of your body, you cannot tell me that picture of the nursing mother and her child, that you were jerking off to the mother. No, sir, because we're looking at all the other ones, and every other fucking picture involves somebody that looks suspiciously like an underage child. I know I was redundant with the underage child thing, but like, you get what I'm saying. Like, we can't be doing this. We can't be doing this. And this is as early This shit is as early as 2019, 2024. Okay? I'm not gonna go into... I'm not gonna go in. We can look at his... Actually, we can look at his... Let me take this out of the way here. I don't want to show... But I want to show his... What he says is his stuff. And we've all seen this one. This is a famous one that he says... He says he did. All he did was make it a little bit bigger and add some text. Next is whatever the fuck this is. I'm assuming it's a picture of like the lake. No, this is stolen art, dude. There's no fucking way Cyraxx did this. No. I thought this was a blurry picture of an ocean. These are paint strokes. Like somebody painted this. He almost had me fooled there. The Japanese man in that painting isn't his work. I'm sure Chan stole it 100%. Oh no, it is. It has been proven time and time again that specific picture is stolen. All he did was add the text. I got a chat. Who from? Hello? I had to make an account. Anyway, I had to make an account because I wanted to look at one of these people's profiles, and it was the fucking pixel art, and I had to fucking verify my age or whatever. Like this, I could believe that he made this, actually. Procreate is free. I paid for it. It's $10. Super cheap, super good. Love Procreate. But like you can easily do this with brushes on Procreate. 100%. This is very easily attainable, even by somebody as stupid as Cyraxx. Like... Like, this, I believe he did this. Because this is obviously a brush. The sun looks like a cyst. That's so specific. That's so specific. But, like, these are obviously a brush. So he used some kind of fucking thing for it. Hello, the Sonic Saiyan game dude. Hi, welcome. He's worse than I thought, and I didn't think that was possible. That's what I was saying. That's why I jumped on screen on stream so quick. I needed to share that. I needed to talk to somebody about this, and Daddy Oli is at work right now, and he's not responding to my messages. So I had to just jump on and fucking blab about this because holy fucking shit, dude. Holy fucking shit. Fuck. Anyway, this seems attainable on, like, free software that you can download. So, this also, I believe he did this because this looks like it's just a bunch of fucking color with the liquify tool used on top of it. I believe Cyraxx made this one. And this one, because there's another fucking option on the liquify thing. If you've used Procreate, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. This though, I don't think Cyraxx could come up with that. I don't think he can figure out the color thing. You know what I mean? Like this is like a difficult thing to do. I don't like working with color because it's difficult for me. It could come naturally to other people, but color is so difficult for me to play with. So like I usually just draw in black and white, and I usually just sketch and do line art. Right? Because this is, to me, this is complex. This is complicated. You have to, like, blend and, like, know how to use the brush. And, like, Cyraxx doesn't know how to use these brushes. Like, looks like, almost like he uses AI or something. He does use AI. I believe these are actually, like, made by a person. When was this posted? Yeah, August 15th, 2018. That's when this was posted. So, like, this was just quite a while before we had AI. So, I believe it. Because, like, this is totally different than this. You know? Like, this is so obviously, like, not the same. Right? Like, what the fuck is this? Listen. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the about section. There's a link in the chat here. I'll post it again so you can go ahead and check it out yourself. Be warned. There is lowly porn. There is CP on this account. It is censored, mostly. There's no like genitals or anything, but it is children in compromising positions. There is CSAM material on this account. But it says on the account itself that they've been a deviant for 7 years, which is, you know, kind of at the very beginning of all the trolling, and like all of everything else makes sense. Like the way he types, it makes sense. He doesn't have any comments or anything. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what made me believe it. That's what made me believe it. Because I genuinely don't think, oh my God, it's up to 1,000 views. It was at 800 like 45 minutes ago. Jesus Christ. But it's been up for 7 years, and he has posts again from August 15 of 2018, like we just saw. And I'll go ahead and go back to the gallery. There's nothing on the gallery, but this is something that he's shown off before, and this was posted August 24th, 2018. So, like, these are old. Like, I believe it. I believe it. If this is fake, you know, I don't know if I'll take the video down, but I will, you know, definitely, like, admit that I was wrong. But I believe it. I believe this is his. And he definitely didn't do this. No, he didn't do this. 100% he did not do this. There's no fucking way. He would have never figured this out. The way the light is reflecting, like, no. No. I refuse to believe it, thank you. Dude should collaborate with Brian, the Sonic Sega gamer. They both like kids and have shitty art skills. They do. Maybe the whole 7 years catchphrase things make sense, huh? It does now. Well, at this point, yeah, but when he was fucking saying it, it was like, people were like 4 years in, maybe. Turn my music up a little bit. I can barely hear it. Okay. But yeah, dude, this is his fucking DeviantArt. We're just gonna watch a video, and I think that's all we're gonna do. I wasn't gonna hop on. I wasn't gonna do anything. I was working on getting my Lorne stream set up. So I wasn't gonna show up, but here we are. But here we fucking are. So yeah, Cyraxx's DeviantArt is full of lowly/diaper porn. And everybody he follows is either a fucking gooner brony or a porn account. Or like draws a lot of pictures of obvious children characters barefoot and sometimes in compromising situations. Would you expect the goblin to give you an angry shout out now that you stumbled on this pure gold? Oh, absolutely not. No, I got this off of John. I didn't stumble upon this. Thank you. That was flattering, but no, John posted this. I looked at the post again. It wasn't 30 minutes ago. It was like yesterday or last night. Kiwi Farms, of course, fucking Kiwi Farms, always, you know, with their finger in the pulse. Yeah, they fucking dug it up, man. They are some archaeologists over there. Genuinely, like, good for Kiwi Farms. I don't like them, but I respect them. If that makes sense. Like, I don't go spend time on Kiwi Farms, and I don't go there unless I absolutely have to. But I respect it. I respect the effort. I respect the grind. I respect the, you know, like, I get it. I feel you. I'm not going to diss on you. But I'm also not going to praise you. But yeah, let's just watch this video, and then we'll head out. It's 30 minutes, so I'm probably going to be here all night. Let me speed it up a little bit. Hi, kitty cat. Who's that?
You just don't get it yet, do you, Johnny boy?
Johnny boy.
You really don't get it yet, do you, kid? It's over for you, John.
Have a good night, darling. We'll see you next time.
I'm on to you, and I know what you're trying to do, and it's not going to fucking work. I see your whole little scheme. You're trying.
Yes, I saw a little bit of it. I need to after Lornmiss. Lornmiss is almost over. Lornmiss is tomorrow. So once that's gone, I think I wanna check him out on stream. I wanna do an Andrew Ditch stream because I haven't done one in a while, and he's been up to some shit. And I think it's been far enough away from the death of his mother that I feel like I'm a little bit more comfortable with talking about it. I wanted to be, as respectful as possible. She really didn't deserve the fucking kid that she ended up with, and like. She wanted and Andrew Ditch's brother, Joe, I believe, had said that their mother had told him to take care of his brother. So, like, obviously she loved him and cared for him, but it just wasn't reciprocated, and I think that's absolutely tragic. As far as we know, Andrew Ditch's parents are just a couple of old people that are just trying to live out their life in peace, but they fucking can't, And that's so fucking tragic. Like, they do not deserve the shit that fucking Andrew Ditch puts them through. Nobody does, but especially not them. Like, that's fucking bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. So I felt like I needed to be, I still do, I guess, that I needed to be, like, super respectful. Because genuinely, I feel bad for his parents. Because, I mean, that's the information that we have, right? If at any point we find out that they were enabling him, which it doesn't seem like they are, right? Like, there's a difference between enabling and giving somebody too many second chances. I believe that. And I think they were just giving him too many second chances. Because they did fight back a little bit, right? And they are obviously tired of it, It's kind of a touchy subject, but we'll talk about it when we do an Andrew Dick stream. But there's a lot of lolcows that I want to catch up on and some stuff that I want to do, but I had to, Sally can fucking eat my ass. Both cheeks, the taint, and the hole. Fuck you, Sally. But yeah, sorry. Chance, you say, like a poopy pants chance here? Yeah, chances, you say, like poopy pants chance here? Yes, absolutely.
Trying to pin me for your brother's death when you're
oh like my god. And now you're saying, like, when did that transition happen? Like, a week ago, just hit my fucking microphone. A week ago, I was watching a stream and they were calling him his brother-in-law, and now he's his brother? Who's fucking who? I don't understand what's going on right now. And that's how this saga has been. Like, John showed up out of fucking nowhere. He has a fucking established YouTube channel with like 500,000 subscribers. Okay? Like, this man is he's just some like niche micro celebrity on fucking YouTube. It comes in to fill Danny Brown's shoes, I guess. Out of fucking nowhere, just materializes, and all of a sudden everybody's talking about John, Marty's fucking long-lost brother-in-law that somehow miraculously turned into his brother. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. Eric Payton's improvised incest song must have gotten to these users. What that is, but that sounds awful. Now I have to look into that. That's what I'm talking about. I have a lot of shit. If you want to like leave me a message or something with like a bunch of like people that you would like to see me cover, if I find them appropriate for the channel, I will fucking toss a stream about. Cause yeah, man, I'm on this fucking medication now, and I'm like focused. I've gotten so much done.
By overdosing on fentanyl, that's his own fucking fault. That ain't on me. I don't have any connections to druggies like that. Now, you, on the other hand, you might. Matter of fact, how do we know that it wasn't you, that motherfucker? I mean, we all saw you on live stream.
Listen. I would prefer to not do that. I wouldn't do it myself, and I'm not going to condone doing it. I kind of can't stop you from doing it. I can say that I disagree with that. I wouldn't do it. I would kindly ask if you wouldn't do it. I wouldn't know, because I don't know who it is. So, like, I wouldn't know if you did or didn't. So, like, again, I can't stop you. But I wouldn't do it. just to be respectful. Again, this is a very pro-LGBTQ plus space. So, listen. I'll allow y'all to get away with a lot of stuff. But thank you for asking. That was very nice. I appreciate that.
Smoking up that weed, which, by the way, is illegal down where you're at.
Bitch. Isn't he in Miami? Oh, it's in Florida. Florida, it's not legal. I don't know why the fuck for like a straight second I thought Miami was in fucking California.
How do we know that you a motherfucker? I mean, you know what they say. The one that usually points the finger like that is usually the one that's guilty.
Cyraxx, that's called projection, and you are a master at it.
Doing a lot of finger pointing, my guy.
Did I speed this up?
A lot of finger pointing.
Because it doesn't sound like I did.
All I'm doing is calling shit out as I see it. Oh, and if you think that shit with the book is going to last, it's not. Because when this shit goes to court, I'm going to have every copy ripped off the shelves. And I'm not only going to sue you, I'm going to sue the publisher and the book company for allowing that garbage without verifying with me that I am who the fuck I say I am.
A girl!
And trust me, I heard you read some of the shit. Matter of fact,
I was watching a CVG stream, which, by the way, CVG's back. That's another thing that just randomly happened. Like, so many things. This arc has been incredibly eventful. Like, there's a lot of stuff to talk about, actually. Like, you know, John showed up out of nowhere, and he's a pretty established YouTuber. N-word boy disappears. Right? N-word boy disappears. William Gloryhole takes over. Marty dies. Fucking... so much shit has happened.
Going online and stealing.
Like, he's been caught again multiple times talking to minors. Like, it's just... And the DeviantArt today, like, this year, this last, like, month has been... Fucking... We've been eating good.
Digital copies for myself. I have the whole original manuscript of every single book. And I can tell you right now that it's full of fucking bullshit. I skimmed through all 5 books. And it's fucking trash. It's garbage that you put out to try to make me look like a fucking bad guy. I mean, do you really think that when it comes down to court that you're really going to get away with this? Because you're not. I mean, dude, like, you're literally just spewing out fucking lie after lie after lie. And I know why you're doing it. Because you're getting scared. And honestly, you should be scared, John.
Bro, I need to use this fucking video for my next analog horror, because look at how fucking... Look at this. Tell me that doesn't look like the fucking boiled one. Tell me you wouldn't see some of this fucking shit on the fucking Walton files.
A lot of fucking federal crimes, my guy. As of right now, you've committed at least 5 different federal crimes by releasing that book, if not more.
Was I muted that whole time? I hope I wasn't.
Why don't we ask my assistant?
He's a file, all right.
What she has to say on the matter?
My assistant! Cyraxx! That is a publicly available... You're talking to Google, bitch! The fuck you mean my assistant? Okay? No, bitch. If I fucking go on, if I say fucking hey Google and turn on my fucking Google Home, I'm not talking to my assistant. I'm talking to my fucking Google Home. You're talking to fucking Sora or whatever the fuck, Nova, this fucking AI. Though it's not even like a main AI. The fuck? Like, what the fuck are you talking about my assistant? Shut the fuck up. Who the fuck do you think you are?
You want it? Hey, Nova, got a question for you.
Oh, he talked?
Hey, of course. Go ahead and ask away. What's on your mind?
Oh my fucking god, no. Oh no. For the love of God. You're not just gonna type it in. You know he fucking sexts this thing. You know that thing is a gooner bot. You know that thing is a fucking gooner bot. There ain't no goddamn way. Fuck, man. Oh my god.
If someone releases a book under my name without my permission or not.
Okay, listen. I'm about to go on a rant about AI. I have no problems with AI. I do believe that people who make AI art are... And for personal use, I think it's okay. I have environmental issues with it, I wouldn't use it just like I would use a reusable water bottle. You know what I mean? Like, instead of getting water bottles, I just have a reusable water bottle with you know what I mean? So like, that's just, if you use it, what I'm saying is that if you use AI, I'm not like coming for you in any way. Okay, I promise. Like, it is your decision, and you can make it as well as you want. I'm against generative AI. I don't use it myself, and I don't think other people should use it. However, I'm not going to stop you from using it, right? You can do whatever the fuck you want. You're a grown-ass adult. I can't stop you from doing what you want. So, like, with that said, it pisses me off to no fucking end to know that our planet is fucking being ripped apart because Cyraxx decided that he wanted to make this AI bot his fucking Gooner bot. That pisses me off, dude. That pisses me off so fucking much. Like, what the fuck do you mean? What the fuck do you mean that you're using this? These AIs, first of all, they are programmed to be sycophantic. Like, they kind of rolled it back with at least GPT, right? But, like, they're still programmed to make you feel that not to make you feel good, I guess. Maybe that's not the intention that they have, but like, they are programmed to be amicable, to be nice, to be approachable, to be something that you would want to come back to for another answer, right? Because at least the way that I see AI, the way that you should be using it is to, like, if you want to do some like light research on something, you need to find out the name of something, or you need to find out what this ingredient is, or whatever, you know what I mean? If you need information that you don't want to go dig through Reddit, and you don't want to dig through a million things, and just ask ChatGPT and they'll do the looking for you. I think that's a perfectly valid reason to use AI, ChatGPT, Nova, whatever. Him asking a question about legal things is totally like a valid use of AI. Okay? Totally fine with using it. But like, this thing is trained to be as nice to you as fucking possible, Cyraxx. You are falling specifically for the fucking thing that it is designed to do. The trick that you are designed, that is designed to trick you with, is working so fucking perfectly. Because even when she answers you with an answer that you don't want, which I'm pretty sure you have trained this fucking AI to answer only in the way that you want, because that's what they're made. That's how they're made. That's how they work. They want you to keep coming back. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that that's what they're designed to do. And he's falling straight into it. He thinks he's so fucking smart. He thinks he's so fucking intellectual. He thinks that because he read the cover of fucking Art of War by Sun Tzu, he's fucking, this is a fucking genius. But what do you mean you are talking on the phone with the fucking AI for legal questions? Bitch, what the fuck? What have we are cooked? I didn't want to say it. Listen, I don't want to sound like a boomer, but we are cooked.
And makes it look like I wrote it, and it does everything without my knowledge or command. And with those crimes, what would the punishments be?
That's definitely a serious situation. Usually it would involve things like identity theft, copyright infringement, and potentially fraud. For example, identity theft can lead to criminal charges and hefty fines, and copyright infringement can involve civil lawsuits and monetary penalties. The exact penalties would depend on the specifics, like the scale of the fraud and the number of books.
There's 5 different books.
Right, with multiple books, it definitely compounds the situation. Each book could be considered a separate instance of
Okay, so I don't know if it's all AI, but usually when you interrupt an AI that is speaking to you like that, when you interrupt them, it kind of makes them jerk a little bit, and they kind of lose what the fuck they were talking about before. So they may not give you a correct answer. So already there, you're making a mistake. Don't fucking interrupt it. Let it finish its sentence. You don't even treat a fucking robot that you jerk off to well. Like, listen, I'm not saying say please and thank you to the AI, but like, at least let the bitch finish her fucking sentence. If not to be polite, to let it fucking work. Because if you keep, it's like if you fucking keep inputting a thing into the computer, and it's just gonna, like, not into the computer, but into the printer. You hit print a million times, and then it makes a million copies. Same basic principle. That's what's gonna be happening to your fucking AI. So she's probably not gonna give you correct information if she was to give you any kind of correct information in the first place. Because a lot of these AIs are not reliable with their sources. They take from all sources on the internet. They look through the whole fucking enchilada, and whether it's correct or incorrect information, whatever they find, it's gonna come to you. That's what she's gonna tell you. And you don't know if it's correct or not. You're not checking this shit. like fuck. Like, Jesus, manners matter even among animatronic Americans. Absolutely. Yes. Thank you for that. Robots' rights, bitch. I get so sad when people call AI clankers. That's so mean. The AI doesn't know. Like, the AI is just doing what it wants. If you're gonna make up a slur for the fucking gooners that use AI, not the AI itself. Robosexuals rise up. Now listen. Pansexuality? Any and all, baby. That's me, bitch.
Infringement or identity theft, so the penalties can multiply. For identity theft, it could lead to fines, restitution, and potentially prison time, especially if it's done on a large scale. Copyright infringement could also lead to significant monetary damages and possible criminal charges if the infringement is willful. It can get pretty complex, so it's definitely something that would need legal attention.
So say the person released 5 books pretending to be me and telling my story without my knowledge or my consent at all whatsoever, and it's claiming that they paid me
without my consent at all whatsoever. Adding a bunch of... So AI is not a fucking... Listen, it is advanced, very advanced, and it is very powerful, absolutely, but it still has a lot of hiccups. It's not perfect. You know, I don't think it'll ever be perfect, but it's still in its younger stages. I would say it's maybe like a 5th grader at this point. You know what I mean? Like, it's old enough to know how to write its name and like how to get home. You know what I mean, from school, but it's still kind of dumb. Like, it's still kind of dumb. It like does things like hallucinate. It just freaks out. It just freaks the fuck out, and it spits out like random shit that could be complete nonsense, could be fucking terrifying. Like AI is not there yet. So you putting in all of these extra words and not just getting to the point with what you're trying to ask it is going to give you messed up questions or messed up answers. You have to know how to input things into AI in order to use it properly. If you're going to be using it this way, you have to give it questions that are short, sweet, to the point, and eloquently say what you need to say. So you adding a bunch of fucking words into it, just talking to it like that, isn't going to like be the best way to ask it a question. Type it the fuck in. That's the best way to work with AI. If you're going to fucking use a Gooner bot, go ahead and use it on the phone. That's totally chill because it's a fucking Gooner bot and it's not trying to give you information. But if you're going to ask it a fucking question, type it in. Type it the fuck in.
When they in fact did not, and they went through a publisher to commit these crimes. What would the charges be, and how much time would they get?
In that scenario, the person could face multiple charges. For starters, identity theft would definitely be one, since they're impersonating you and using your name without permission. There could also be charges for fraud, especially if they're claiming that they paid you or using false information to sell the books. Additionally, copyright infringement would come into play if they're using your work or story without authorization. The punishments can vary, but for identity theft, it could mean several years in prison, often up to 15 years per offense, depending on the severity and the jurisdiction. Fraud and copyright infringement can also lead to both civil penalties and criminal charges. So it could be a combination of fines.
That sounds really good, though. I will admit, like, she sounds great. Her voice kind of reminds me of Emma.
Restitution
a little bit.
And imprisonment.
Like if she was putting on her like customer service voice, like this is what Emma's customer service voice sounds like. I'm sure of it.
Heavily on the details and the local laws, but it's definitely something that would be treated quite seriously.
Say the person did this in a means to slander my name and ruin my reputation by stating things in the book that are not true at all whatsoever. What would the charges then be for that?
In that case, defamation would definitely come into play. Defamation.
Okay. No. Remember when Scientology, or not Scientology, was it Tom Cruise that tried to fucking sue the South Park guys for defamation, and they had to make him prove that what they were saying was true so that he could sue for defamation? They were calling him like some kind of fucking... I don't remember exactly what the fuck the story was, but they were calling him something and he was saying that was defamation. And they were like, that's not Tom Cruise. That's just a character that's named Tom Cruise. It's not you. So he had to prove, that what they were saying about Tom Cruise is true. So Cyraxx, how the fuck are you going to prove that these things aren't true? We literally just looked at your fucking DeviantArt. Like, we just looked at your DeviantArt that's full of CSAM. All of it. Every single one. Every single one. There was a single picture that contained an adult. And the adult was not even sexualized. She had her titty out. She was nursing a baby. But, like, that was the only circumstance. The focus of that comic was the baby. It's a mother, and she looks at her baby, and she pulls out a measuring tape, and she measures it, and she's like, my baby is kind of small. I'm gonna breastfeed it. So she goes to bed and breastfeeds her baby. That's it. That's the whole fucking comic. And that's the only picture in those 11 fucking pictures that he didn't post. He liked. He went and put into his favorites. That's the only one out of those 11 fucking pictures that has an adult in it, and she's not even the focal point of the fucking comic. In lighter news, Boogie proposed to Keemstar? Congratulations! Aw, they're gonna make some beautiful fucking babies.
Is when someone makes false statements that harm your reputation. That could lead to civil lawsuits where you could seek damages for the harm caused. Additionally, if the defamation is particularly malicious or involves things like false accusations of criminal behavior, it could potentially escalate to more severe charges. There can also be potential charges for harassment or intentional infliction of emotional distress, depending on the nature of the content in the books. In terms of punishment, defamation generally results in monetary damages in a civil court. But if there's a criminal element...
What fucking monetary damages? Are you literally not listening? She is telling you everything that everybody else has been telling you. You don't have a fucking leg to stand on. What damage is happening? Please tell me what fucking damage is happening. Nothing. You are not getting anything. You're not. There's nothing that they could be infringing upon.
Like fraud or harassment, then it can also lead to criminal charges and possible jail time. It really depends on how severe and how intentional the actions were.
Down in Miami, Florida, how many years would somebody be facing for all of those things combined for 5 separate books?
In Florida, the penalties can definitely add up. For identity theft, each offense can carry up to 15 years in prison, depending on the amount of financial loss and the specifics of the case.
Bold of you that this fucking frail-ass creature would ever be the Goblin King.
For copyright infringement and fraud, those can also carry significant prison time and fines, often up to 5 or 10 years per offense, especially if it's willful and for profit. Defamation and harassment, if they escalate to criminal levels, could also lead to additional charges, but typically defamation is handled more in civil court. Given that there are 5 separate books, each instance could potentially be charged separately, so it could really add up. In a worst case scenario, the person could be looking at multiple decades.
If anything, it should be him who faces copyright related charges. Yes, absolutely. His DeviantArt is full of art that he didn't create. His fucking cover shows are him. He doesn't even bother to look up an instrumental of the song he's singing. He literally just plays the track. Like, this man does copious amounts of copyright infringements every single day.
In prison, if all the charges are stacked and proven, of course, the exact outcome would depend on the details, the evidence, and how the court...
How many years exactly would they be looking at in total for all 5 if they were charged and convicted?
Damn, now that's a dead name. Now that's a dead name. I feel like with Chris Chan, listen, I don't remember this, and this is just a memory, but I remember Chris Chan specifically saying that when you were referring to Chris pre-transition to use he, him, but when you're referring to Chris post-transition, it's she, her. I usually will get confused because I have been calling Chris Chan by male pronouns since, like, yes, since forever, like, you know? So, like, I will forget sometimes and I will accidentally misgender, but I don't think Chris Chan counts. I don't think Chris Chan counts. That bitch has so many fucking names. Only without the Jesus crap. He really does think of himself that way, though. Like, Cyraxx does genuinely believe that he is all that in a bag of chips. Like,
would that be in total for each crime?
It's definitely a complex calculation, but let's break it down a bit. For identity theft, if each book resulted in a separate charge and each charge could carry up to 15 years, then 5 separate instances could potentially add up to 75 years just from identity theft alone. For copyright infringement and fraud, if each book also carried up to, say, 10 years per offense, that could add another 50 years total for all 5 books. If we consider defamation and harassment, those might be more difficult to quantify since they're often handled in civil court. But if there are criminal elements, that
do you know the difference between, like, civil court and, like, whatever the fuck the opposite is Because I don't know how, like, legal shit works, bitch. Most people don't know how legal shit works. The fuck? And we are in the United States of America. The word united is very loosely used, okay? Because we cannot agree on fucking anything, all right? Everything is different from state to state. Everything is different from state to state. All of the laws. Most things, you know, like murder and shit, pretty much illegal everywhere. Heroin and stuff like that, pretty much illegal everywhere, right? You know, but stuff like this, civil suits, things like that, those really vary state to state. Like, you don't know where these people are, dude. How the fuck are you gonna do this? No, genuinely, have you thought of that? Have you thought of that? Because, like, you kind of need their names and addresses and locations to, like, I guess an address and location is the same thing, but, like, you need an ASL, bitch, and you do not have that.
A few more years. So if we sum it up roughly, you could be looking at potentially over 100 years of combined prison time if all charges are stacked consecutively
years.
And all proven beyond a reasonable doubt. Of course, in practice, sentences might be served concurrently. And
yes, bitch. Yes, bitch. Yes, bitch. Because you're gonna fucking infringe on copyright so bad that they're gonna give you 100 years of prison. 100 years of prison? Really? Shut up. ASLA, more like asshole.
it would depend on the judge's discretion, but it definitely shows how severe the potential consequences could be.
What about if that same person that committed those crimes is blaming me for a death that I had absolutely nothing to do with in a means to ruin my reputation?
Bitch,
what do you mean?
Why do these fucking predators think that murder is worse than child molestation? Hello? Am I stupid? Am I the fucking idiot? Cause, like, what do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? No, he's not talking about the ice bullet. He's talking about John, the new guy that showed up, the new kid on the block, talking about him, supposedly, he has done this, but it's, like, obviously a joke, accusing Cyraxx of killing Marty. Like, Marty supposedly left a note written in blood saying that Cyraxx did this or whatever. And that's what he's talking about. That's what he's saying that people are blaming. Jesus Christ. Pencil dick. I don't know. Who are you talking about? John? I don't know shit about him. I don't know shit about fuck. Again, he just popped in. I've watched, like, a single stream. And that's the one where, like, Cyraxx has shown up. And then a part of the one where he was wearing a keffiyeh. Like, fuck, man. That was racist.
Accusations that tie you to a death, especially if they're false and damaging, could lead to even more severe legal consequences. In addition to defamation and fraud, there could be potential charges for malicious prosecution or even obstruction of justice if they're deliberately trying to mislead authorities. In that situation, the person could face criminal charges related to, false reporting or even, potentially something like making false statements that could lead to legal repercussions. And if those accusations are public and cause significant harm, that could definitely increase the potential penalties in terms of total years. It could be even more significant when you consider the full scope of all these charges combined. It's definitely a situation that would warrant very serious legal action and could lead to a substantial amount of time behind bars if convicted.
Okay, let's say that person's friend is going to my high school's alumni website, posing as me, and making a false story.
No, Cyraxx. No, that has what fucking police department, what fucking legal firm is going to accept that? What do you fucking mean? Them editing your fucking high school's website on a fucking thing that nobody has touched since, like, 2005? That means nothing. That has nothing to do with legalities. It's a fucking website. It's a website. Why does the program say every now and then? Is it pondering or some shit? I did it. These AI, like I was talking about earlier, are programmed to be as human as possible. So they have programmed them to have, like, little mini syllables and stuff like that. Like, so they'll go like and like and things like that. So they sound more human. That's why I think it's a little uncanny. This one's kind of good, I would say. I mean, a happy day, I guess.
Story up that is not true in a means to slander and ruin my reputation. What charges would they face for that, and how long in prison would they be in there for?
That is such a fucking leading question. because of course you're gonna trick the AI into he fucking thinks that because he can trick the AI, a fucking technology that is in its fucking infancy, a technology that is not refined yet, a technology that is very fickle and not very well trained and not very well contained. You really think? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I answered my own question. Hello, Ricky Spanish. Welcome, darling. Welcome.
In that scenario, the person could face charges related to identity theft, impersonation, and defamation. Impersonating someone online, especially to spread false information, can lead to criminal charges like fraud or even cybercrime-related offenses. There could also be charges of false reporting or misrepresentation. In terms of punishment, the penalties would vary depending on the severity and the impact of the actions. For identity theft and impersonation, if the offense involves financial gain or significant harm, it could lead to several years in prison, potentially up to 5 or 10 years for each charge, depending on the specifics. For defamation, it's typically handled in civil court, but if there's a criminal element like harassment or malicious intent, that could lead to additional penalties. In practice, the total prison time would depend on how the charges are classified and whether they're served concurrently or consecutively. But it's possible that if everything is proven and charged severely, it could add up to multiple years of imprisonment. It's definitely something that would be taken quite seriously by the authorities.
How many years exactly would they be serving if they were charged?
It's a bit challenging to give an exact number since it really depends on how the charges are categorized and how the court handles them. But to give a rough estimate, one identity theft and impersonation, if each of the 5 instances carried a potential maximum of a...
So, long story short, John, you're going to be spending the rest of your life in prison, buddy.
Bitch, what the fuck does that prove? That proves nothing. That proves nothing. That proves even less than a Google search. I just a Google search, I feel like I would have believed you just a little bit more. Chance is so dumb. He can't even use ChatGPT, right?
Son, you're down in Miami, Florida, and guess what? They don't play those games down there, son. They do not play those games down there, dude. You are literally looking at several decades in prison. And as for William, you're looking at least 5 to 10 and possibly 15 years. So, there's that. So, John, have fun spending the rest of your life in prison. You're the one that's ruining your life. Not me, not nobody else, boy. See, your problem is this. You think that you're going to get away with this shit, but you're not. Because, you dug your own grave, buddy. You dug your own fucking grave. So, John, all I have to say to you is this, my guy. Have fun spending the rest of your life in prison behind bars.
In prison behind bars. Both of those things. In prison and behind bars. When he says that, when he does that blank and blank, it reminds me of the one time that Chris Chan made a post and... Homie, was it Michael Snyder that homie was fucking talking about? He's like, fuck and damn. Fuck and damn. Yeah, man. Fuck and damn you. Both of those things. Oh, fuck. Identity theft, hallucinations, and defamation are serious misdemeanor. Don't go ripping people off. And... I'm gonna assume that means like subhuman. I assume that's like German. Untermensch? Yes? I don't know. I'm fucking Mexican. Anyway, I do agree he is subhuman, yes. The reality is one day there will be no more trolls going after him, and he will then realize how alone he actually is. He needs them to give him some meaning. He is the hero and they are the villain. That's poetic. That's like deep. Yeah, do you remember when Marty died and he was like calling people out that had not fucked with him in years? Like, he called out Eric Scrubolo randomly for no fucking reason. Like, nobody had talked to or about Eric Scrubolo in so fucking long, and he just called him out. Because everybody was like kind of dealing with Marty's death and not really like covering Cyraxx. Nobody really gave a shit about him, you know? The only person who was actively fucking with him was Marty. So like, he got so fucking bored. Shakespearean plot lines for the ped cows tonight, huh? Groovy. Yeah, truly. This last Cyraxx saga has been very fulfilling. I've been very happy with it so far. John has done a wonderful job. Listen, I don't know if he's like a piece of shit or whatever. I don't usually like to like immediately start talking praises about people in this community because like you never know. And I'm not saying like I'm not accusing him of anything, but like you never know. You never know. Like there was a couple of people, like one guy in specific. I'm not going to mention his name, but he turned out to like be asking for animal gore pictures on like Reddit and stuff like that, and he fucking just like enjoys that kind of stuff. So like, you know, I'm not accusing him. I'm just saying I don't know him enough to sing him praises yet, but I do respect the grind and I am enjoying the content.
Go enjoy what little time you have left with your friends and loved ones, because like I told you, you will be spending the rest of your life behind bars, man. You have fun spending the rest of your life in prison behind bars. You may as well enjoy what little time you have left with your friends and loved ones, because like I told you,
I thought he was fucking threatening to kill him again.
The rest of your life behind bars, man. And nobody did this to anybody else but you. You did this to yourself. I didn't do anything to you. You brought all this on yourself. So as of right now, you're looking at basically the rest of your life behind bars. So I mean, while you're living life behind bars and you know, doing everything you can to fight and survive for soups at a time a day, I'm going to be out here living my life, being a free man, and getting my life back.
And not being able to swallow hot food.
All I have to say to you is this. You better spend what little time you have with your loved ones left. You better spend what little time you have left with your loved ones. Because once this shit goes to court and you get prosecuted and charged, you will not see the light of day ever again. And I will make damn sure that the prosecutor pushes to have you charged for all 5 separate incidences on top of everything else that you've done to me.
Incidences? So listen, I have filed police reports before. And usually, in order to get anything done, you need to know where the fuck this person is. You need to know where they are. You need to know where the fuck the person that you're trying to sue, the person that you're trying to get arrested, you need to know where the fuck they are. Do you know where John is? Are you sure you know where John is? Because I don't think you do, brother.
And so like I said, John, you think that you're getting away with this. You're not. It's over for you. The rest of your life, it's over. Like, your life is, it's over, my guy. You're done for. You are literally done for, my dude. And you better trust and believe that I will be getting William for that shit as well. Because I know damn well he had a hand in that shit.
The fuck are you talking about?
Matter of fact, let me ask my assistant here, how many years you be facing?
And in the case of this fanged thingy, what even are shoulders? Yes, dude. Yes. There's, fuck, I forgot to download it. Fucking Kiwi Farms again, coming in fucking clutch with the old Cyraxx pictures. There's one where he's fucking screaming into the microphone and his gums hadn't receded yet, and it was more gum than tooth. At one point, there was more gums than teeth. Like, them bitches have receded. And them teeth is long, bitch. Them bitches is long. But there's one where he's like holding, like flexing his muscles, you know what I mean? Like in the typical like fists to like your ears position, you know what I mean? Like that flex with the biceps. I'm doing it right now. And his little arms. He's so little. He's so tiny. Like, he's the littlest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And it's so cute that he thinks he's a person. I love it when he just yells and bounces around and thinks he's people. It's very cute. It's very cute.
William?
Look at those big, stupid eyes. That glossy lip.
You know, let's say that there was an accomplice that helped to do the stuff with those 5 books that the original person did. What charges would that accomplice be facing, and how many years would they be in prison for?
An
In
accomplice.
the case of an accomplice, they would likely face similar charges as the primary individual, such as identity theft, impersonation, and possibly conspiracy charges. The penalties for the accomplice can be quite similar to those of the main perpetrator, especially if they played a significant role. For example, if the primary person faced up to 5 to 10 years per charge, the accomplice could also face similar sentences for each count they were involved in. If there was conspiracy involved, that could add additional penalties.
Fuck, somebody needs to figure out how to like either save the chats excuse me, that he has with this Nova AI, or like somehow pretend to be an AI, or like have there something so we can fucking get the text history and call history on this. Like, I don't even want like recordings of the call. I just want like timestamps and like text logs, you know? Because like we could get so much insight off of that, especially if he's using it as like a Gooner bot, or worse than using it as a Gooner bot for him specifically. But worse than it being used as a fucking Gooner bot is that he's using it as a girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like how there's like a bunch of people who are like having relationships with AI, which, listen, I don't know how I feel entirely about that. I feel like I'm educated enough to say that I don't think anyone should be doing that. I don't think that anybody should be relying emotionally on an artificial intelligence. Excuse me. Mostly because it is a very, I don't want to say primitive, but it's a very early technology, and that's very dangerous. The human brain is very fickle, very sensitive, and, you know, doing certain things could maybe have an impact that not even you could thought, you know what I mean? Today's AI is still legally a minor anyway. Think about that. Fuck. Bitch. It's a baby. It's a baby. It's a baby. It's a baby. Ew. It's a baby. But I would like to see how Cyraxx talks to a thing that he thinks is sentient, right? That he believes is sentient, at least. Like in a relationship. It would be like having the Lorne Kayla chat log. You know what I mean? It would be just like that. We would be able to see how he would treat a yes man. Somebody. It's okay. I'm sorry. I say bitch. I said that like in general. I wasn't calling you a bitch. I promise. I'm sorry. Anyway, what was I saying? Fuck. Yeah, it would be like having the chat log. We would be able to see him actively abuse something in real time. We would be able to see that. Have it timestamped. I would love to see that. Because you know he's doing it. You know he's fucking doing it. And that's the other thing that I kind of feel is a very big negative about the having a relationship. Now, if you are fully aware that this is an AI and this is strictly like role play just for fun and like, you know, that's totally cool. You know, again, I don't think you should be using AI, but if you're going to use it, that's a totally okay way to use it. I don't think you're weird for it, you know, like it's totally fine. That's fine. I tried it out. I didn't like it very much. I felt it was a little, I could just write fan fiction and then have it go the way I want anyway. So, I would like to see those chat logs. I want to see how he fucking abuses his AI chat girlfriend. Treat her nice and show her a good time. Will he? Brian would be proud. Yeah, the way he would treat Misty. Fuck, I hate him so much, dude.
Cases, the accomplice might face a similar range of years, potentially adding up to several years in prison as well. Ultimately, it depends on the involvement level and how the court decides to handle the sentencing.
Let's say that they were charged for the same thing. How many years would the accomplice be facing?
If the accomplice was charged for the exact same offenses and had a comparable level of involvement, they could face similar sentencing. For each charge, it might be anyway from a few years up to around 5 to 10 years, depending on the jurisdiction and the specifics of the case. If there were multiple counts, those sentences could potentially run consecutively, which could lead to a longer overall sentence. In practice, if the primary individual faced, for instance, 5 years per charge, and there were multiple charges, the accomplice could face a similar number of years per charge as well. Ultimately, it would depend on the court's decision, but it's definitely possible that the accomplice would be looking at a similar range of years in prison.
It also stutters. Did you hear that? That's so wild. Am I muted? No, I'm not. Okay. Sorry. But it stutters too. Like it throws in ums and stutters and stuff like that. That's kind of interesting. I like to see how it develops. Because listen, this is an incredibly advanced form of technology that could really help advance the human race medically, scientifically, socially. I think it's a wonderful tool that could be used in beautiful and creative and beneficial, progressive ways. And I don't mean progressive like liberal. I mean like in ways that can help us progress as a species, help us find cures to diseases quicker. All sorts of great things that can come from this, along with being an assistant, maybe a companion, somebody that you like, something that you do that for fun. You know, all of those are valid uses. You know? But, like, when it falls into the hands of somebody like fucking Cyraxx, that he's fucking doing this shit with it, and he's not even using it right. He's not even using it right. He's talking to it as if it's an actual person. He interrupts it. He asks it multiple questions. Like, this poor thing. Like, yes, it sounds very human, and it sounds very advanced, and it is very advanced. But he's still not using it right.
You hear that, William? You're fucked as well, my guy. You both are screwed. Not to mention, dude. Not to mention, I got you fucking smoking weed on a goddamn live stream, which is illegal down there in Florida.
Oh
now,
my
don't get me wrong.
fucking god! Can you even prove that it's weed? You can say whatever you want. I have a fucking thing right here. I'm holding this thing right here in my hand. It's a crack pipe. I just smoked some crack. I can say that all I fucking want, Cyraxx. It probably was weed, and he probably is in a state that it's legal. Because Cyraxx, unlike you, most people wouldn't fucking risk their livelihoods going to fucking jail, prison, whatever, to get high once. To pay overprice for street weed. No, Cyraxx, no. Fuck. Bro's duck be so crooked he can't fuck or screw himself properly. He has a fucking corkscrew penis like a duck.
420 friendly. If you got it, smoke it. But
bitch, I don't need you to fucking tell me that.
I don't support 420 people who go around and do the shit that you do.
I don't support non-420 friendly people that molest children, Cyraxx.
Because yes, weed is legal in several different states, including here in Ohio.
Because of fucking course.
But down there in Florida, Johnny boy,
what makes you
legal.
so sure he's in fucking Florida,
and
dude?
I got video footage of you doing that shit. Therefore, that's another charge to tack on to your life sentence. So like I said, John, you really want to continue down this fucking road? You're looking at multiple decades.
Multiple decades.
And potentially the rest of your life in prison. Because you wanted to play stupid games. Well, guess what, motherfucker? You're going to win stupid fucking prizes, ain't you?
Ain't ya?
You can try to throw false narratives at me all you fucking want. You can try to throw whatever you want at the people, but the people ain't stupid. The real ones that know what's up, they ain't stupid. They know what's going on. And like I said, John, at the end of the day, with those 5 books...
Bro, this man's fingers are so goddamn long. Like, those things are scary.
You're looking at a total of pretty much life in prison. So, you got 2 options. You can either stop the bullshit now. You can either stop now and walk the fuck away. Or, you can keep going and just keep tacking on charges. Because the more charges you tack on, the longer in prison you're going to be. So, I mean, it's really up to you, man. You can either walk away right now and tell the publisher to drop those books entirely, wipe them out before they hit shelves, and I let you go clean and clear.
Bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I've seen the pictures or whatever. I didn't watch the stream. I usually don't watch streams that, like, Cyraxx doesn't go to unless it's like Steve from Machete Squad, just because I enjoy his commentary. But like, unless Cyraxx is on or they're watching a video that I haven't seen yet, I'm not gonna watch. So I haven't really seen any videos by fucking John yet. Fuck, sorry, I was reading the chat and I got distracted. Math skills, Gobbo style.
But if you continue down this road, well, then you're facing several charges. So, I mean, you're not going to win this one, dude. Like I told you in the very beginning, Johnny boy, I always win. I never lose. Even when it looks like I'm losing, I'm actually winning.
Oh, yeah? Yeah?
And you want to know why that is?
Huh, why?
Because unlike you, I don't do anything to divert from the truth. I've done nothing but tell the truth and speak the truth. Well, you've had to tack on lie after lie after lie after lie just to cover your own ass. But me, I've only had to tell the truth one time.
Bitch, I was gonna go on a tangent about the book, but I'm high as fuck, and I totally forgot. What makes you so sure that it's even gonna be online? What makes you so sure that they didn't just print out a thing of fucking paper? Or made a book, got a book custom made or whatever, bitch. The fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean, bitch?
And not once have I ever diverted or veered from or steered off of that truth.
Uh-huh.
My truth has always been consistent with everything I have said and done.
Dude, are you fucking sure? Are you fucking sure? Because, for one, you've changed the Blind Billy story like 5 times already. Like...
But you have to make up lie after lie to cover your own ass. But with me, I don't have to do that. I tell the truth one time.
Me? I'm tight as fuck.
One time. That's all I did.
Yeah, you told the truth one time. That one time you admitted to being a fucking pedophile. That is the only time you've told the truth. Yes! What a beautiful slip there, Cyraxx, you fucking idiot.
And
Jesus.
like they say, the truth shall set you free.
The truth shall set you free.
And I've done nothing but tell the truth, which means I'm free. So, sorry to say, John. And
Johnny Bravo.
Y'all may as well spend the little bit of time you have left with your loved ones, because here in a few weeks, once this shit goes to court, and you guys get drugged to court.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. The only reason why I would want Cyraxx behind bars is strictly to keep him out of the fucking public. and because I'm pretty sure this is going to end with Cyraxx fucking murdering Sally and Ed in their sleep. Like, I'm pretty sure that's how this one's gonna end, unfortunately. I'm gonna knock on wood, make sure that doesn't fucking happen, but, like, I'm pretty sure that's how this is gonna end. That feels right, you know? Especially after what happened with Chris Chan. So, like, but he would love it. He would love it. He would absolutely adore it. He gets fed. He's gonna have a routine, you know? He doesn't technically have to shower, and he's gonna be passed around like a fucking poorly rolled blunt at a frat house. I say that so much, but, like, it's true. Everybody's gonna get a hit.
You will be charged. And from there, your lives will change forever. Because you'll be spending the rest of your lives behind bars for what you've done to me.
They're gonna make you shave your facial hair off, Cyraxx. They're gonna make you shave everything. Or maybe they're nice and they'll let you keep the beard, but... if only Andy could get a fair chance at the whole prison thing. Maybe one day. Fuck, I hope and I dream, man. Fuck Andrew Ditch. I hate him so much. He pisses me off.
Significant impact that you've had on my life in a very bad way. So, you may as well get used to wearing county blues.
Bro, those things are fucking flippers, man. Jesus Christ. Fuck. If I hadn't seen these fingers separate before with my own eyes, I would tell you that these fucking things are webbed. Good God. He has a, you know what he reminds me of? Fuck, was it Kids Next Door? I didn't really watch a lot of it, but there was like a villain that was like a seal or a walrus, and he had this like hands. That's what that looks like right now. You know what I'm talking about? Please tell me you know what I'm talking about.
Here in a few months. Because, let me tell you, them county blues, you might not want them, but they love you.
Oh.
They love you, boys.
Oh, honey.
You might not love them county blues, boys, but them county blues love you, son. And then from county blues, y'all gonna be receiving your state blues.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So, have fun spending the rest of your lives in prisons for stupid shit that you guys have done. Y'all are the ones that fucked up, not me. I've done nothing but tell the truth. You've done nothing but lie and
Bitch,
commit
fuck you
crimes.
when? Lie and
So,
commit
yeah.
crimes.
I don't know what else to tell you, other than to spend what little time you have left with your loved ones and your family members, because here in the next few months, you're never going to see them again except for visits.
Women today ain't know nothing but charge they phone. Commit crimes and lie.
Y'all are never going to see the outside world again.
Bitch, when's the last time you've seen the outside world? When you got arrested 2 years ago?
Which means the troll community will come.
Oh, no, wait. He got his ass beat this year, too, huh? He got punched this year. It's been a big year for Cyraxx. He really did say earlier this year that 2025 was going to be his year. So he was right. He was right. It's been a big one for you.
Down slowly but surely. Which means I'll be able to live my life again. And so, John, I just have one thing to say to you and William, which I know I've repeated myself on, but I don't give a fuck.
Oh, there's the Baileys.
You may as well.
God, I hope his liver fails.
Hug your wives and kids. Tell them you love them. Spend as much time as you can with them, because here in the coming months, you're not ever going to see them again except for visits. Because you will be facing life in prison.
Bitch,
for
what
everything
makes
that
you
you've
so
done.
fucking sure?
So, good luck with that. And like I said, just as one human being to another, even though you don't deserve any humanity, I'm showing you a little bit of humility.
Shut the
Because
fuck
I feel bad
up,
for you.
bitch. Shut up.
But not in the way that you think. I don't necessarily feel bad for you. I feel bad for your families. Because of your stupid mistakes, your families are never going to see you again. Ever. The only way they're going to see you is if they go there to visit you guys in prison. That's the only way.
He's so confident.
It's sad, John. And William, I tried to veer you guys away from this dark path many, many times. I tried to steer y'all away. I tried to be the good guy. But y'all just didn't want to heed my warnings, did you? You didn't want to heed shit.
You didn't want to heed shit.
The only thing you wanted to do was
I need to clip that. That's so good. That's going in the soundboard.
keep on doing the stupid shit.
Which I'm bringing back tomorrow, by the way. I've spent most of the day trying to figure it out. I still haven't figured it out, but I'm doing my best. I'll have it one way or the other.
But you know what they say, boys. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Oh, you can't even crack your bones, dude. Are they that soft? Do you have like rubber bones, my guy? They didn't. There was no crack. There's no crack. Can you hear mine? Oh wait, fuck. Can you hear mine? A little bit. I just cracked them a little while ago, but like, you can't fucking hear them. What do you mean? What are you doing? Are they fucking made out of kinetic sand? Like, why are them bitches so flaccid? And also, can we look? That is as straight as his arms will go. He can't.
But you know what they say, boys. You play stupid games.
That's as far as they unbend, guys. Okay, do a big stretch with me. Okay, up into the sky, do a big fucking stretch with me, and appreciate the fact that you have shoulders, and that your arms can stretch all the way to the top of the fridge, and that you can leave your house, and that you're not a predator. Just sometimes, man. Sometimes you just gotta appreciate the little things. And that right there is a very small thing that you can do right now. You can stretch your arms. You can T-pose. You know? You can do all that. Cyraxx can't. That's as far as his fucking arms go, dude. Either way, that's as far as they go. Like, that's it. That's it. No more. He's stretching, dude. This is him stretching.
You win stupid prizes. So, like I said, William and John.
I don't think it's like the lack of shoulders. I think maybe like his joint is like, or maybe his like shoulder. I don't know what the fuck. I need a fucking autopsy of this goddamn thing. I need to know what his fucking skeleton looks like. What the fuck does this man's inside look like? I need to know. I need to know, man. This thing is a fucking medical anomaly. Yeah, get your screenshots. But like, you know, like that museum of like human bodies, like preserved human bodies with like the sliced up person and like the Yakuza tattoo rugs and stuff like that. They need to fucking stuff Cyraxx like a taxidermy duck and then put him in that thing.
Spend as much time with your loved ones as you can and let them know that you love them. Because after these next few months, you're not ever going to see them again. So, you may as well spend what little time you have left with them. Because you don't have time left. Your time is running out. And quick. Like, your time is truly running out. You boys don't have much longer. So I seriously and truthfully highly suggest you spend what little time you have left with your families. Because you're not going to be able to get that time back after you guys are charged and convicted and prosecuted. So
you really
hold your
have
loved
to
ones
add
tight.
all those ands.
Tell them you love them because, as I said, here in the next few months, you're not going to see them ever again. Because you will be rotting in prison for your crimes.
For your crimes.
So, like I said, you guys brought this on yourselves. I did absolutely nothing. Y'all brought this on yourselves. I tried to end it peacefully and rationally, but that wasn't good enough for you guys. You wanted to keep pushing the envelope. So, now you guys have to spend the rest of your lives in prison.
Meanwhile, Cyraxx is already rotting in the free world, right? like you, in order for a normal person to rot, they need to go to prison. Cyraxx is actively doing it, like right now. I bet so much money. I don't have money, but if I did, I would bet all of it on the fact that Cyraxx has mushrooms growing somewhere in that room, like visible mushrooms. Poisonous mushrooms.
Behind bars. Fighting for scraps of food every day.
Fighting for scraps of food? Bitch, what the fuck do you think they're gonna send him to Guantanamo Bay? Or are they gonna fucking send him to a fucking World War II imprisonment camp in Japan or some shit? The fuck? What do you mean fighting for food scraps? If those people are going to jail, their books are gonna be full, bitch. They're gonna be living the most luxurious life that one could possibly live in the American prison system. Like, if all of this goes through somehow magically, and they go to jail, people in this community are going to be putting money in their books every single fucking day. I know I would slide a 20 on payday. Get you some soups. Get you some fucking chocolate bars or some shit. Get you a soap. The fuck? What do you mean fighting for scraps? They feed everybody. And even if they didn't, again, their books are gonna be full. They have nothing to worry about. If they go to prison, they're going to be, first of all, well liked by everybody because they're in prison for fucking with a pedophile. And what the fuck do prisoners like more than fucking with pedophiles? Like... Hello? So, like, they're gonna be well liked by the prisoners in there. They're gonna be rich as fuck. In jail standards, you know? So they're always gonna have commissary. People are gonna be coming to them for that if they decide to share, which they don't have to, but, you know. I don't know why I felt the need to add that, but... like, Cyraxx, you really think? Plus, the charges that they would be getting are so fucking minor, fucking defamation, that's so fucking minor and non-violent that I'm pretty sure they would be able to, like, at the very least get out on good behavior. like, the fuck? Or said some kind of, like, probation, you know? Like, everything would be fine. Everything would be fine.
Not ever able to hold your loved ones. Not ever able to kiss or hug your loved ones. Not able to sleep in a normal bed. You're going to be sleeping on a fucking metal bench. That's...
Again, commissary, you can... I don't know about I don't know about every jail, but I'm pretty sure that you can just buy like pillows and like mats and blankets and stuff from commissary. So worst case scenario, again, the commissary. Like sir. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, listen, I don't know where the fuck they would be sent. This is only assuming. And a Turkish prayer rug, yeah, just like Chris Chan. You know, like, fuck.
Well, from the end of this right here to the end of my desk over there.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I gotta fucking save this, because I need this for my analog horror. Look at those fucking finglers. Look at those fucking finglers. Oh, I hate it so much. Oh, God. Oh, look at the joints. Jesus Christ. I've never been disgusted by a human body before. Never. But, like, Cyraxx repulses me. Cyraxx repulses me. Truly. That Fingal got the got the shit on top. You know he puts him in his booty hole, and he likes to put things in his pee hole too. So like, that finger's seen some shit.
Maybe a little bit smaller. And you're not gonna get a nice warm blanket. No, you're gonna get one of those itchy fucking, scratchy fucking rugs for a blanket that you lay down in the back of the bed of your truck when you're carrying shit.
Again, commissary.
You're gonna get one of those fucking itchy. You're gonna get one of those itchy wool blankets. You're not gonna be able to do the things that you used to do. And that's all there is to it. You guys aren't gonna be able to do anything that you used to after these next few months. So, if I was you, I'd start watching prison channels and how to survive in prison.
Girl, what the fuck do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? Why are you acting like he's getting sent to fucking Guantanamo Bay, bitch, for a fucking blue collar crime, dude? Calm down. Fucking chill. Sally also has an itchy wool blanket down there. Ew.
Me? I already know how to survive. I've been to jail. I know how to survive.
Yeah,
jail. And I know you say, oh, prison's nothing like jail. Actually, they're pretty much the same thing.
I've never been to either. So, I have no idea. But, sound off in the comments.
They're basically the same thing, just one's a more stricter security level than the other. That's the only difference. One's high level security, one's low level security. That's the only difference between jail and prison, is the security levels.
Yeah, so why the fuck would they send somebody on a non-violent offense? Because this is specifically for the books. This is specifically for the books. That's what you've been asking your fucking AI girlfriend. That's all we've been talking about, specifically about the books. If they go to prison for 100+ years for whatever book bullshit you're talking about, why the fuck would they send somebody without a violent offense into a fucking secure maximum security prison? Why? They didn't commit a violent crime. They fucking slandered your name, maybe. They wrote a book about you. Like, they didn't try to kill you. They didn't do anything like that. This specific case refers to them slandering your name. They're not going, even if that was the case, even if it did turn out in your favor, they're not going to be sent to a fucking prison. If anything, they might get like probation or something, dude. Like, what the fuck? It's not a violent crime. It is like the most passive crime you could ever commit. It's like more passive. It's more passive than tax fraud.
I start looking at different prison channels. Start studying how to survive prison because you're gonna need it.
Sadie, hey.
I mean, not that it's gonna matter for you guys because y'all gonna be spending the rest of your lives in prison anyways. So.
Sorry about that, y'all. I'm on a rocking chair and I leaned back a little bit and I hit the door. My dog was sleeping. Didn't mean to jump scare you.
Yeah, there's that. But like I said, John and William, y'all may as well get used to not seeing the outside world. Because I get to reset my life and do the things that I've wanted to do and relive my life. I get a fresh start at life. While you guys rot in a prison cell for your own mistakes. Oh, and another little bit of a tip for you. Don't get into debt when you're in prison, because
don't get into
when
debt.
you get into debt and you can't pay it back, if you can't pay back your debts, bad shit's liable to happen.
I assume.
Just saying, that's how they do shit.
Also, like, his ear is, like, not separated from his head, if that makes sense. Like, you know, like, if you, like, you know how glasses work, right? You can wear glasses because they hook on to your ears. Cyraxx's ear doesn't, like, disconnect from his head. I don't know how he wears glasses, because he does sometimes. I think he just kind of, like, balances them on his hair, maybe? I don't know, but, like, they don't unstick. I know them damn things do not unstick. I know them bitches is fused to his body. He has, like, holes on the side of his head like a lizard.
There. So, just don't go getting into debt. Other than that, enjoy your stay in prison, boys. Welcome to the rest of your lives.
Oh, darling. Oh, sweetie. Oh, baby pumpkin pie.
In a small, tiny ass.
Darling. Darling. How much you want to bet this user was secretly born backwards and a meth baby? So listen, I don't know about no meth baby, but I do know that his dad is a literal fucking rapist. He literally held down and forcibly raped a 14-year-old girl on a bike path. That's his big crime. And he's now living in Alaska. So that's his dad. And then his mom died in a house fire when he was 17, I think, like on his birthday, literally on his fucking birthday. And I don't remember who it was that has said this. Please don't quote me on this, because I'm not 100% sure if this is something that somebody had said. But somebody had mentioned that Connie, his mother, was maybe possibly had like a learning disability, or was like not of full mental capacity, you know. I don't know if that's true though. But like his dad is a literal fucking rapist. So like I have a suspicion that he's an incest baby. I think he's Sally's kid. Genuinely.
Ass broom closet of a jail cell. Have fun. And don't drop the soap.
Don't drop the soap. You can save yourself. You're totally fine, honey, because like you don't shower. You don't bathe. We're gonna watch one more. I'm gonna find a short one and we're gonna watch it because I have a little bit of time. Before I have to go. That's 21 minutes. Jesus Christ. Music delusion. God, these are so long. Oh, here you go. He's talking about John's book. We'll do this one. It's well, fuck. I do have time. I do have time to do this one. We'll do the music delusion. These are more recent. Starting off with a scratch. Got that bitch inside.
What is up, YouTube? So I am here to dispel the rumors about me not being a true quote-unquote music artist.
Quote-unquote.
You know, because for a long time people have been saying like, "Oh, you're not a real artist. You're not. You steal your music, and you don't know what you're doing, and then we're gonna steal your stuff, and you're not gonna make any money, and we're gonna make sure you're homeless." And that's all fucking bullshit.
He should sing "Love Each Other" or "So Need a Cute Girl" one day. Did you see the video Chris dropped redoing "So Need a Cute Girl"? It was trash. I hated it.
And I can tell you right now that it's bullshit, because I am a real music artist.
No, you're not.
I've released several albums.
Oh, good lord.
From the time span since I started releasing music up to now.
Chug chug. Fuck, man. He like cocks his head forward like a chicken to swallow. Dude, like I need to see an x-ray of his fucking skeleton.
In the time span since I started releasing music up to now.
fuck, man. Like, that is so scary. This man is a fucking SCP. Chris is better at pretending to be a dead black religious figure than he is at singing or drawing. Irony. Yeah, no, he really, he even had recently he had a Pokemon arc. He had his own Pokemon clone that he was trying to put out. So he had his own Sonichu arc. And he was sitting there screaming how he's not the next Chris Chan.
And it initially started with my very first album, which was a heavy dubstep album called Blackout. And then once I dropped Blackout, I waited a little while, started working on some more stuff, and then I ended up releasing some, classical type stuff. I ended up doing a whole fucking
classical
ambient classical album.
Shut the
that
fuck
was based
up.
around mostly piano, string work, violins, soundscape stuff, and all that.
Listen.
And then after that,
listen. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. It sounds so pretentious because Cyraxx says it. But I make my own music, and in the things that I have multiple instruments. So if I can play the piano, like I can play pretty much any instrument because it's a MIDI keyboard. So as long as you're playing the right notes, it's gonna sound kind of similar to the instrument. If you put the right effects on it, it sounds pretty good. I don't think Cyraxx even understands how to connect his keyboard into his computer as a MIDI input. I don't think he knows that he can do that. I don't think he realizes that's like a feature on a lot of keyboards, especially a lot of modern keyboards. And I got this one for cheap. It was like $100. Like, it's not that, it really isn't that difficult. It's not that hard. First of all, you can fucking find that shit, how to do that shit on YouTube. So like, he spends most of his time on YouTube anyway. So like, why wouldn't you just look up a fucking tutorial? Because damn well he doesn't know how to do that. Like, you don't know the basics. You don't know the fucking basics. You don't even know the basics. Come on. At least come in here with like a basic knowledge. You don't even have that.
Ended up releasing the remix for my brother Coda and his song A-OK. I ended up doing a remix.
I'm just make instrumental mashups of movie soundtracks, and those show more effort than whatever this thing does. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Absolutely. Use Cyraxx as a fucking excuse to keep doing whatever you're doing. Like, right? Like, that's part of why I'm uploading this analog horror thing. I really enjoy making that kind of video. It's really fun. They're really fun and sloppy and messy to make. So it's like really good practice on editing software. So like, at first I was like, this is stupid. Don't fucking post it. It's cringe. Don't post it. And I'm like, fuck you. Cyraxx posted the fucking darkness. Cyraxx posts all his fucking bullshit. Like, post it. So I did. Now I'm 3 videos in and I want more. I love making them. They're so fun. So use Cyraxx as a fucking reason to continue creating.
So that and releasing that as a single. And then I ended up releasing one of my most popular singles, which was my song Please Notice Me, which is one of the ones that a lot of people, really, gravitated towards. And for all y'all that did gravitate towards that song and y'all did enjoy that, I appreciate you guys for that. And then shortly after Please Notice Me got released, I ended up doing my first physical album, which was my album Shadowborn.
I spend more time on Audacity than he does using his brain. This man is running on autopilot. He has never done that. Oh, there he goes.
Which a fan was stupidly generous, which to that fan, I appreciate this to death. I absolutely love this. But I actually had a fan go out of their way, and bear in mind, I did not ask them to do this. They did this on their own accord. But a fan was so sick, they literally went out of their way and had this plaque personally made for the release of my first ever physical album, which was my album Shadowborn.
Bro, does that thing have fucking humidity damage? Because this is just a sticker on plastic. That bitch has humidity damage. Either they half-assed put that sticker on there, or that room is so fucking humid that the sticker is warping and getting creases in it. Either way.
First ever physical album, which was my album Shadowborn. And then after that, I started doing collabs with friends here and there and stuff. I featured on a few albums with some friends of mine. which to my friends that I collabed with, that shit was fun as hell, I'm not gonna lie, and I enjoyed that shit. Had fun doing that.
Ew.
And then, shortly after that album released, I took a hiatus, I took a break, started working on smaller projects that I wanted to do rock-wise, that I wanted to do, deathcore and metal-wise, as well as a few other things, like do some instrumental work, messing around with some of the new technology that had just came out over the last few years. So, I released a few songs through that and had some fun with that. And now I'm back in the saddle, going under a brand new permanent name.
Sorry.
Working on brand new music with one of my close friends. I'm going to be dropping music either sometime in the next coming months. I'd say probably within the next month or so. Or even within,
so slow.
The next couple months. Who knows? It could be this month, or it could be next month, or even the month after that. And yes, for all my fans out there that want to know, am I revamping my original song, Street Racing Scene? And my answer to you is yes. I am going to be revamping that. I'm going to be doing it and recording it in a whole new way.
Bitch?
Bringing it back with brand new life, brand new style for you guys.
What is he wearing?
So don't think I forgot about the car culture, man. That's a part of my blood. I ain't never forgetting about that. But I am working on some brand new music, which I'm super excited about. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at.
Reminds me of Jonathan Ross. Fuck, I don't know who that is.
I'm currently working on ideas for an album with one of my very close friends that I've known for a very, very, very long time. I came up with this dude in music. He's one of my close friends. This dude's basically like my little brother. Outside of Ethan, aka Old 45, which I will be doing more music with Old 45. Do not worry, I will be dropping brand new music with him soon. Me and him have been in talks about dropping new music as well, so we got that going on. And if anybody's wondering, are me and Ethan going to be doing any more songs calling out the haters? Yeah, we're going to be doing some songs calling out the haters. So that definitely is in the works. That's in the pipelines. We've been talking about that. We're planning on trying to figure out when we can sit down and start recording and writing and stuff. Like, we got the instrumental. We just got to sit down and start writing to it. He's been busy. I've been busy. So we haven't really had the chance to sit down and do that, but we are working on that. So that is the thing. Me and Old 45, we're still doing our thing. Shout out to you, brother. But,
I hate it when he
like
sticks
I said, as far
his
as me
fucking...
and my old...
I hate it when he sticks his fucking lizard tongue out, dude. That thing is drier than the Sahara Desert.
Their friend goes. We have been in talks. We talk every day pretty much. Whether it's shit going on with social media, whether it's us working on stuff, coming up with ideas. We're constantly, coming up with ideas. So we do have some brand new, actually, I dare say, revolutionary music that we're dropping very soon. So I'm excited about that, man. I can't wait to drop these brand new styles of music that we've been working on. They are super sick. We've been working on this shit for like a month straight now. So I'm excited about that.
What is he wearing on his hand? What is this? The fuck is... It's falling apart, dude. What the fuck is that?
Super sick. We've been working on this shit for like a month straight now. So
he's been wearing the same clothes he's been wearing since fucking middle school, and you can tell.
I'm excited about that. So to anybody out there that thinks that I'm not a music artist,
you're not.
Go back and do your history. Go back and do your research.
No, sir.
Go back and look up all of my old catalog of music. You guys will find everything from dubstep, deathcore.
I don't need to do that. You have stolen every piece of coherent music that you've ever done is stolen. Every piece of coherent music you've ever done is stolen. Okay? Whatever other fucking motherfucker's been a bit of bitch trying to cut on me. That fucking bullshit, that shit that you fucking pull, that's you. Oh my goodness. We'll see you back. Give Ireland back to the Irish. Oh, hell yeah! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Thank you so much for hanging out with me. We'll see you later. Bye.
Metalcore, vocal covers, guitar covers, piano covers, even some more Castro style covers. So there's that side of the music. Then also you'll find a lot of my older dubstep music, a lot of my raps, a lot of my,
raps.
What do you call basically pop rock songs.
You ain't got no fucking flow, bitch.
A lot of like underground type shit. So for everybody out there that thinks I'm not a music artist, you're full of it.
I feel like rap is one of the most difficult genres, at least to me. Listen, it could definitely come naturally to a lot of people, but like, I didn't really grow up on it. So maybe I just don't have the same love that other people have for it, but it's hard. It's hard. At least for me, it's difficult. It's very difficult. It's not easy to, especially if you're doing like freestyle shit, like that shit is so crazy. Like rapping is difficult. It is very difficult. You need to have a very good rhythm. You have to have a lot of skills that you develop over years and years and years and years. Talent isn't everything, of course. Singing, rapping, all of those things, the arts, they are skills. Okay, nobody starts out good. Some people maybe have a head start with talent. Maybe they are drawn to it. Maybe they were born into a family that like fucking does it for a living or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Some people may have a little bit more prior training, but like nobody starts good at something. So like, you know, but like, fuck, I lost my train of thought. Bitch.
So to anybody out there that thinks that I'm not a music artist, I do.
Right. All these skills that take years to develop, take years of practice, trial, error, repetition, over and over and over again, and looking at yourself and listening to yourself and picking out the things that you need to work on and admitting that you need to work on them and then work on those things. Years that it takes to even play a fucking instrument. Like, like it takes so long. No, honey, no. I've been playing piano for a little over a decade, and I'm still nowhere near proficient. Okay? Nowhere near proficient. That's you can just pick it up and do it. No, I'm nowhere near that, baby. No sir. And I've been doing this for I took a break there for like 2 years, but I've been doing this for almost 10 years, a little bit over 10 years. 12 years. Yeah. And I'm still not proficient. Like, these skills take years to develop, Cyraxx, and you have spent all of these years, instead of working on your craft and actually getting better, you spent it yelling at a computer screen.
I literally have my own home studio. I have like 3 freaking keyboards. I have one back here, then which I'm sure y'all can see right there with the white. You have my keyboard back there, and then you have 2 keyboards back over there behind me, plus a small drum kit on the floor, and a guitar sitting over there in the corner. So, I know what I'm doing. Plus, I have a fucking DJ deck. I have a MIDI keyboard. I have 2 different violins. I have a didgeridoo, which I've never messed with, really.
And you're not learning how to play any of them? You're not even looking up a fucking piano synthesia on fucking YouTube and just memorizing the notes? Like, nothing? You have nothing to show for it, dude. Nothing to show for it. I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry, but no.
No, that's it. I have 2 different ocarinas. I have one from the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, which is the original.
The one that you fucking threw at the wall?
And the original one that you got when you bought the game, which is the adult one, the one that you get when you're an adult Link. And then I have the more rare sought after one, which is the Phoenix Head Ocarina that I got sent, which I absolutely fucking love that one.
The one you threw at the wall?
That's pretty much all the instruments I think I have. I think I named them all. Yeah, I think I pretty much just named them all.
And like, and what the fuck are you doing with the violins, for example? What the fuck are you doing? They're just sitting there gathering dust. You're a fucking digital music artist, supposedly. Can you connect an analog violin to the computer? I mean, I guess you could record on a microphone, but you can't connect it to you can't use it as a MIDI input. You have so many keyboards. Use those as MIDI inputs. Like, you can do these things. You don't have to steal beats. You can make your own. You know that, right? You can make your own. Literally, I just downloaded FL Studios. It's so fucking intimidating, dude. I'd never used it. It is so fucking intimidating. You have a semi-decent understanding and grasp of FL Studios. Fucking use it. Fucking use it to make your own beats. It has little things that you can fucking use to specifically to make a beat. Figure it the fuck out, dude.
I feel like I'm missing one, but I don't think I am. Oh, and I also got my harmonica buried downstairs somewhere in the basement that I need to get out and bring up at some point. But other than that, like, I am a music artist. I have a crap ton of music out. I'm working on new shit. So, yeah. Anybody out there that thinks I'm not a music artist, you clearly have no idea what you're talking about. But to all the real fans and supporters out there, I am working on brand new music.
Sorry, my guy. I'm sorry. Listen. Again, I'm nowhere near proficient. But I have been singing my entire life. I am a singer, okay? I can say that very fucking confidently. You do not know, okay? This shit is in my fucking veins, bitch. I'm a singer. My mom's a singer. All her sisters are. My grandfather, my grandmother was a singer and a dancer. Okay? The entirety of the maternal side of my family are recording artists. People who have literally put out actual albums that sold more than at least 100 copies. All of them. One of them has a recording studio. This shit is in my fucking blood, Cyraxx. I was born into it, molded by it, okay? I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And if you did know what the fuck you were talking about, you would have improved at least a little fucking bit within the last fucking year, at least. But you haven't. You stayed stagnant in the same fucking position that you've always been. No, you don't get to call yourself a fucking music artist. You're a fucking thief. You're a thief and a fucking poser. You're a poser. That's what you fucking are, Cyraxx. You can't sing. You can't dance. You can't make music. You can't play instruments. You can't do that. You don't know how. You can't. And you don't have the wrinkles in your brain to be able to fucking play an instrument. Let's not even go as far as to say that you don't have enough intelligence to be able to grasp the ability to play an instrument. But your fucking fingers are so crooked and stiff that how the fuck are you even going to play an instrument? How are you going to... You can't even bend your fucking fingers. How the fuck are you going to play guitar or piano? Let alone a violin.
So yeah. But there's that. You guys probably wondering what's going on, what's gonna happen with the troll community. I can't really speak too much on that because I am legally not allowed to speak on that at this point because I did talk with one of my friends, a lawyer, and I'm not allowed to speak on what's going to happen. All I can say for the time being is that this troll community is getting shut down. Like fully, like
sure, Jam.
Everybody that has been involved in the troll community as far as, harassing me, my friends, my family, like, they're all getting shut down. I'm not allowed to say how. I'm not allowed to say when. All you guys need to know is that the troll community is getting shut down. And rather quickly. And the people responsible for what they've been doing, as far as, like, going after my friend, going after me, going after my family, my livelihood, those people are going to be facing the punishment that they deserve.
What fucking livelihood? What are you talking about?
I'm not allowed to say what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen, but I'm not going to speak on it because I'm not allowed.
No, for real though. What fucking... Oh my god. Even if you could take this to court, even if you somehow got to that point, you don't have a livelihood. You don't make money. People aren't even donating to you. Okay? You are not making money. That's it. You're not. So there's no fucking way for this to go through.
But I will say this, that once this is all done and over, I am going to be rebuilding, rebranding, and I'm going to be living my life how I've been wanting to live it. And I'm going to be rebuilding, myself mentally, emotionally, spiritually.
Honey, in order to do that, that's going to take decades that you don't have, by the way, of therapy that you wouldn't be honest with a therapist for. What do you mean? There's so many things to unpack here. This onion has many, many fucking layers, and each one that you get into deeper is stinkier than the last, bitch.
Emotionally, mentally, even physically. Like, I am going to be rebuilding myself back up and getting back to who I used to be. It's going to be a long road to recovery. I can say that. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be difficult, but I am going to be rebuilding myself back up to where I used to be. And I am excited for that. I can't wait. And hopefully one day, when this is all done and over and I'm back to normal, hopefully I can, start to trust people again. Because it's been a long time since I've actually been able to, outside of my immediate friends group or my extended family and immediate family, outside of brand new people coming in and stuff like, with new people coming in trying to talk to me, it's very hard to trust anybody now. But hopefully I can start to trust people again once this is all said and done.
Glog. What are you wearing on your fucking arm, dude? What is that? What is it? Is it a sleeve to like a hoodie? Is it just like the discarded sleeve of a hoodie? That's what it looks like. What the fuck? Where's the rest of the hoodie? What the fuck? What is this? What the fuck is this, my brother? What the fuck? Girl, it is like... Is it being held on by a bracelet?
Because I definitely want to get my life back on the right track. I want to start doing good again. I want to start living life again. I want to start over fresh. Start doing good in my life again. And I know what people are going to say, oh, you're never going to have that. We won't allow it. Well, I hate to break it to you. But that's not your choice any longer. It's my choice. And I'm choosing to take my life back.
Girl, it was never your choice.
And I can't wait for that day when I'm able to fully take it back and start doing the things that I used to do and start living life again on my own terms, which means going outside, going for walks, filming again, working on films like The Darkness 2. Because I know a lot of people have been wondering, when are you dropping The Darkness 2? I have an idea for it. I just need to sit down and put it into motion. I'm not sure when that's going to be, but it's in the works. I've got the manuscript done. I just got to sit down and work all that stuff out. So The Darkness 2 is in the works for all the fans that actually enjoyed that.
Oh my
that is in
fucking
the
god,
works.
The Darkness
But
2.
all I can say about the troll community is that there's going to be a lot of people, and I do mean a lot of people, getting shut down in the coming months. So yeah. But as for outside of, you know, what I'm allowed to say, I'm not saying jack shit. Because legally I'm not allowed to say anything. Because like I said, I know what's going to happen. I know what's going on.
And listen,
people,
if you ever get that far in a fucking case, that's what's gonna ruin it for you. If everything else wasn't rejected to begin with, that's what's gonna get you. You're gonna fucking blab and brag about some fucking bullshit when somebody makes you angry, and you're just gonna toss it all into the garbage.
That are responsible for everything, they are going to be punished. They are going to be facing severe punishment. I do know already in what way they are going to face punishment, but I'm not going to say until it happens. I know what's going on, and they're going to face punishment for that. Now, for those of you wondering, like, oh, are you going to get in trouble because you're this and that and da-da-da? No. I already explained to the lawyer everything that went on. I already showed them every small, minute detail from the very beginning up to current day.
No, you haven't.
And I've basically been cleared of all of that.
No,
so
no, you fucking haven't. Just because you nitpick and show the truth, quote unquote, from your side, and you decide what you want to show them, and you lie by omission, because that's a thing. Lying by omission is still lying. Just because you showed them what you wanted them to see doesn't fucking mean that that's the truth and that you've been exonerated. First of all, you haven't talked to a fucking lawyer. You haven't left your house. Like, first of all. But if you did, they definitely didn't tell you that.
Especially with the fact that they did that thing illegally. And it's very clear that it was done in an illegal manner.
Oh my fucking god.
Therefore,
that thing too.
I am not being held.
He's gonna fucking die on this goddamn hill. Okay? The last words of Cyraxx are going to be that fucking bullshit. Jesus fucking Christ. He said it himself. He read the thing out loud. What is illegal? What is illegal? What is not legally binding or anything like that is that the police didn't accept the screenshots that were sent to him by Kate because it wasn't a real minor. That's what it was. And that the only thing that, or the only people that could conduct legal sting operations were the police. So you are literally contradicting yourselves. The only entity that can do a sting legally is the police. Kate didn't do it. That doesn't mean it's illegal. That just means it's not viable to be taken to court. That means you are saved by the skin of your fucked up teeth because Ohio is a predator loophole state. You are so fucking lucky, and I'm pretty sure there's a reason why fucking Sally moved to Ohio. It was for you, because she knew you were a little fucking predator. The fuck, bitch? Just because the way that they did it wasn't legal doesn't mean that they're gonna get in trouble for it. That's not what that means. It means that it's not binding in a court of law. It means that if they were to take the evidence that you provided, that they have, they wouldn't accept it as evidence because it wasn't an actual child. But if it was any other fucking state, they would have accepted it and you would have been in fucking prison, just like Lorne. Hello, Perry future husband on paper. Welcome.
Responsible. Because I've already talked to a prosecutor, I've already spoken with a judge, and I am not going to be held responsible. So I am actually being cleared of all of that. So, in the next few months, all the trolls, y'all can expect major changes in your guys' community. And not in a good way either. In a bad way. That's all I got to say to that. So, yeah. But with that being said, I'm about to sit down, chill out, eat some dinner, watch a movie, and chill. And I might play a few games here and there, not sure. But I'm going to eat some dinner and hang out, and I might record a vlog for tomorrow. Who knows? But, love you guys, and I'll catch you guys later. And that's been your latest update here on my channel, man. Also, I will be...
What's your favorite situation of this creature? I mean, in a funny way. I don't know. There's a lot of situations that I really enjoy. I like him getting arrested. I like Marty beating the shit out of him. I wish we could have seen some more of that. I like him fighting with Sally. I like it when he shits himself. There's a lot about Cyraxx that I enjoy. He amuses me very much. I just wish more people enjoyed him as much as I do. But I know you just came in, but I'm about to hop off. I'm leaving, babes. I'm sorry. I'm leaving. I gotta get stuff ready for tomorrow. I was gonna just not do anything today, but a bunch of shit happened with Cyraxx and I wanted to post about it, but I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm sorry. Thank you for coming anyway. I appreciate everybody. Thank you guys. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate you. May I ask you for... Of course. Go ahead. Yeah, of course. I'm going to be preparing for tomorrow tonight. So, if there's any requests to listen, any Lorne calls that you want to listen to, toss them. Either slide in my DMs or go to, what do you call it? The, community tab. That is a long paper. I am waiting for it though. Like, go ahead and let me know what's up. What's up? Monday, Perry will stream. Would you jump in and try to place a good word for me? Now he knows my name is Victor. Oh my gosh. I'll see. I won't make any promises. I won't make any promises. Because I kind of like how private my, account is. But I'll see. You can post the link again in my community tab. But I think I'm already subscribed to him. I don't have notifications turned on for him, but yeah. Baby girl is play hard to get. Damn. She's the one that got away, baby. All right. Well, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Bye, guys.